guys, welcome back to your YouTube channel, and this is Mimmi. So today I am here after a few months from my last video which I posted, which was a few months ago, with another book review, which is the one and only series of Harry Potter. So whichever book I read kind of gets attached to me and becomes my favorite. So it's very difficult to choose which book series is my favorite. The reason is that in the past, Famous 5 was one of them. Then when I finished Famous 5, I started Secret 7 and it was one. And then I finished Harry Potter and now this is one of my favorites. So I can't just decide what's my favorite book series. So I spent the whole summer vacation finishing this 7 stack of books. The reason is that when I was reading The Chamber of Secrets, I thought, why don't I do the review and then I will read the other books. But then I started reading Chamber of Secrets and I was like, no, let me finish the third book, then I will do the review. When I finished the third book, I was like, no, I have to read the fourth. And this thing kept going on until I finished the whole book series. And now finally I can tell you the details about each book. So let's get started with the video. So the story of all the books revolve around 3 things. Or may I say 2 people and 1 place. The place is obviously Hogwarts, the school of witchcraft and wizardry, where for every single witch and wizard, their magical journey starts. And the people are obviously Harry Potter and Lord Voldemort. So Harry Potter is a normal boy who realizes he's a wizard or gets to know he's a wizard on his 11th birthday by Hagrid, the gamekeeper of Hogwarts. Hagrid takes him to a school called Hogwarts, a place of, or a school of witchcraft and wizardry. Harry Potter is first shocked to know that he was a wizard, and slowly he gets to know that his parents didn't die in a car accident, which was told by his aunt and uncle. The reason is that his aunt and uncle hated Harry Potter's parents. The reason is they were witches and wizards. The main reason they hated her, the reason is that her aunt's sister was Lily, who was actually Harry Potter's mother. So they hated Lily and her husband, who were the mother and father of Harry Potter. The reason is that they didn't trust that magic was safe enough to save them from trouble, and they hated magic and they didn't like magic at all. So they keep telling Harry Potter that their parents died, or his parents died in a car crash. But then slowly Harry gets to know that his parents didn't die in a car crash, and it was that Lord Voldemort, the dark wizard of all times, killed Harry Potter's parents. But he was the boy who survived the killing curse of Avada Kedavra. And no one in ever history had survived the killing curse. That's why when he went on the Hogwarts Express, the special train which takes them to Hogwarts, everyone would stare at him or ask him, are you Harry Potter? And each book are the 7 years. There's 7 years in Hogwarts until you graduate of the school and you know everything of magic. So every year he faces something. For example, the first year, as you know by the name, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone is the first book. So the book is technically about the Philosopher's Stone, as it mentioned. A Philosopher's Stone, if Voldemort got it, he could have come back alive. The reason was that the night he was gonna kill Harry Potter survived the killing curse, and his killing curse backfired and hit him and killed Lord Voldemort himself. So if he got the Philosopher's Stone, he could come back alive, but Harry did not make that happen. And in the second book, obviously, it's about a Chamber of Secrets, as the name is Harry Potter and the Chamber of the Secrets. So what happens that Harry Potter gets to know in the second year that many people are kind of getting shocked, they're getting statued. Totally. They're not dying, but they're totally exactly getting statued. Then he reveals that it's by a basilisk. Basilisk is a snake who lives in the Chamber of Secrets. And the Chamber of Secrets have contained many secrets. Very few people know the way to the Chamber of Secrets. And it also revolves the second book around a secret diary, which is actually a Horcrux. If you want to know the meaning of Horcrux, you have to read the books and you can get to understand. Third book, as you know, Prisoner of Azkaban. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Azkaban is a jail of Hogwarts, like of the magical world. It's technically a jail of the magical world. And the name already mentioned it, the Prisoner of Azkaban. The prisoner is Sirius Black, who is actually a prisoner, but he was mistakenly taken. Like, what happened that one of the Death Eaters killed 10 or 12 people. I think 13 or 12 people. And then they blamed everything on Sirius Black and made him as their accomplice. That proved that they kind of made him, and they made a story that Sirius Black killed 13 people and he was taken for the murder and kept in Azkaban. So Sirius Black is actually Harry Potter's godfather. And the third story also revolves around Harry Potter learning about werewolves. Professor Lupin, who was a Defense Against Dark Arts teacher, was actually a werewolf. And where he learns how to defeat Dementors. Dementors are like hooded things. They're technically not ghosts or humans. They're gonna suck out every happiness from you, and he learns how to defend himself from them. Now comes the fourth book. From here, from fourth book, the books start getting fat. As you see, this is the most fattest book. It has 800 pages, and it's like a lot. But I finished it in 10 days. You know, if I have summer holidays, I take 2 hours and 3 hours to finish one book. Like, I don't do it. I finished in 10 days. I keep doing this. So where was I? Okay. Goblet of Fire. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. The story revolves around the Goblet of Fire. The Goblet of Fire is used to choose people for the Triwizard Tournament. The Triwizard Tournament is held among 4 years. Like, every 4 years it is held. And children aged more than 17 can only go on, may I say, they are on their last year of Hogwarts. That only they can go. But the Goblet of Fire somehow chooses Harry Potter, and he goes there, and the story revolves around how he survives the Triwizard Tournament. I feel very sad at the end of this. The reason is Cedric Diggory, like, such a good person. He was good at heart. He dies, and when I don't like good people who start dying. Then here, Order of the Phoenix, another emotional story. The reason is that at the end of the Order of Phoenix, Sirius Black dies by his own sister, Bellatrix Lestrange. I'd be like, who would murder his own sister? And the Order of the Phoenix, the Order of the Phoenix is a secret society that Dumbledore made to prevent from the Death Eaters and to help Voldemort not to grow and keep his Death Eaters in control and not let them bring Voldemort back. The reason is Horcrux is a part of soul which can bring a person back from death. Until you end the Horcruxes, the person will be alive. And if you add that thing, the person can get alive again. I can't give a description until you read it properly. So I gotta read it to unlock the secrets of the book. Now, I come to the 6th book, which is the Half-Blood Prince. As you know, the name mentioned it revolves around a diary that Harry Potter found of the Half-Blood Prince. Technically, at the end, he finds that Snape. Severus Snape is the Half-Blood Prince. And so sad. Albus Dumbledore, another emotional story. Albus Dumbledore dies at the end. Like, why people keep dying? And the Deathly Hallows. As you by the name, you can guess. Oh my god, one bookmark. Okay, come here. Okay. As the name, you can understand the Deathly Hallows. It revolves around death. The reason is on the first page. Starting there is a little poem and a paragraph about death. The reason is to warn you that many people will die in this. First, Fred Weasley, another good character, dies. Remus Lupin, Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher who is a werewolf, as I told you in this book, he dies. His wife, Nymphadora Tongs, also dies. Like, can't believe. Like, she could have stayed back. She had a son like that year and she died. Like, why do you do this? Then, like 50 more people died while trying to save Harry Potter. Like, or trying to kill them, Lord Voldemort. Trying to save them from Lord Voldemort. Because Lord Voldemort is very powerful. And these are the 7 huge, humongous books of Harry Potter. So now it comes to how do you read. So I'll give you 2 advices before you read. Okay, when you read, you should take a gadget with you. Because when books go, as they grow fatter, the words start getting so difficult that you would need a gadget that has Google Chrome to search on the meaning. And I think the reason is the words keep getting difficult. It's like difficult for a 10-year-old like me to understand at least. So 15-year-old plus people can understand, but you can read it. You can read it. That second advice is going to help you with the difficult words. My second advice is watch the movie. Like, you finish the Philosopher's Stone reading. Watch the movie of Philosopher's Stone. Then move on to the Secret Chamber. Read the Secret Chamber, then watch the Secret Chamber movie. Then read Prisoner of Azkaban. Then see the film of Prisoner of Azkaban. Then read Goblet of Fire, see movie, read Order of the Phoenix. This will help you to understand, because this has a lot of descriptive information. If you have difficulty in imagining a room with a red carpet and a desk and a huge photo of Dumbledore at the back and a little phoenix stand and a lot of prophecies in a room, you're definitely going to check out the movie, because when you see the movie, you can see it, that there's a red carpet in the room, there's a desk. So the books give descriptive information, and in the movie you can clearly see what it gives. So that's the end of the review. But wait a minute, I forgot to give one. So the last thing I want to say is I have very confusion to figure out what I'm going to say. My favorite character in Harry Potter, in the girls, it might be Hermione Granger. Yeah, it is Hermione Granger. Because, like, she's a topper of the year. I want to be like her. Like, she's so good at studies. I try my hardest best at studies, and I get good marks. So, I take the inspiration from Hermione Granger. And from Harry Potter, and from boys, I mean. From boys, my favorite might be Harry Potter. Like, yeah, the reason is every single character is nice. But most favorite, Harry Potter, obviously. So, those are my favorites. And now I will tell you a little story before I end it. So, a few days ago, we had a show and tell in school. And the thing was that one of my friends came up with this book, and she said that her favorite character is Lord Voldemort. Like, everybody's, like, mouths were, like, their jaw dropped open, like, kind of. The reason is, who would like Lord Voldemort? And I was, like, kind of shocked by that. Like, really, who would like Voldemort? And that was a little funny story. Like, technically, who would like Voldemort? If you like Voldemort, I'm going to see you for this. So, how could you don't like Voldemort if you read the book? So, that's end for this review. Hope you liked my tiny little review. Technically, it's not tiny, because it already showed it's 12 minutes done. So, hope you liked my little review. I will see you in my short videos as I keep posting of my hashtag BTS. Like, I love them. Aren't BTS so good? Like, I just don't care. Like, once I got a hate comment and I was like, it's your opinion. I don't take, like, many people like Blackpink and might not like BTS. It's okay, it's your opinion. For my opinion, BTS is my favorite. But I also stand different groups. The reason is I also gave a Lisa short video, so check them out. And I will be back with my short videos, and even my videos, like, the videos won't be so consistent. The reason is that I'm making this after 3 months after I posted my last video. So the videos will come after a few months, like a few months gap each. So that's the end of my book review, and I will see you in my next short videos or my normal videos, which is gonna come in a few months gap. The reason is that I have not decided yet which book review I will do next. So I will decide after I finish posting this video. So I will see you later. Till then, stay safe. Reason is Corona is still a little bit there. So stay home if you have fever and cough. And I will see you later. Or soon, maybe. Bye.